Hey guys, another video from the Anti-Nerd here, and today I'm gonna review the Spider-Man 2 Gamerverse Miles Morales Brooklyn 2099 suit, which I think it's a very underrated figure. It's a great sculpt for Marvel Legends standards, and I think if you get this figure, you will not regret it. This review I recorded a few months ago along with those three, and I'm gonna release them now because they've been sitting here. I had new releases, new priorities, but those are very interesting figures. Here, let me show the package. It does come with a few accessories, complete set of hands, no extra head. Here's the other side of the packaging, and in the back you can see here the character selection style, right? When you change the suit of your Spider-Man in the game. And question, what do you guys think about this game? Do you like it? Here's the spider in the box. Here's outside of the packaging. Very nice sculpted figure right here we have. There's a lot of details, like a lot of texture in the spider, a lot of texture in the pants, this wrinkled effect. It's a heavier figure. There's a lot of details in the suit. There's the web shooters. Very, very cool figure. It is very shiny. It definitely stands out in your display. And too bad they didn't put like an extra head or the articulation in the torso, but the articulation that it comes, I have no complaints because has butterfly joints. The range of the head, it is pretty good. Has of course double joint in the elbows and in the knees. Does not have toe articulation, but I think the main feature of this figure is definitely the aesthetic and how detailed the sculpt is. Sometimes Hasbro only gives us that amount of detail with MCU figures, right? But this time with the Gamerverse line of the Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 5, I think they pretty much did a good job overall. And I know a lot of people don't like this wave. I don't think it's that bad. I think for Spider-Man fans, it's very cool. And of course, if you're a fan of the game, it is even better. They released a bunch of this wave, even some exclusives, like the Phantom Spider-Man and the Velocity suit, plus those 6 Spider-Mans and Kingpin and Deluxe Venom. So we have almost 10 figures of this game. And I published the Kingpin review. Please check it out. Let's do some dynamic poses here with Spider-Man. I changed the hands. As you can see, there's a lot of details in the sculpt of the hands. It's not being recycled from any other figure. So pretty dope work here that Hasbro done in this Miles Morales 2099 Brooklyn suit. Very cool. I wish, of course, the torso had an extra articulation for more dynamic poses. But other than that, I think you can achieve a lot of cool poses with the Spider-Man. And I dig so much the aesthetic. It is more futuristic, but it is more realistic. It's very dark, very gritty. And I think the pants being more baggy, more big, they give a nice effect, almost as a ninja aesthetic. So very, very dope Miles Morales figure. You will not regret it if you get this, especially if you are a Spider-Man fan. So let's do a few comparisons here. Here's the Unlimited Spider-Man that came out very early in this year. They have similar style regarding the futurism, but of course this Unlimited Spider-Man, it is more cartoonish, it is more flat, and the other one definitely has a more realistic aesthetic. This web effect here, they also throw in a lot of figures like the Walmart Spider-Man animated exclusives and a bunch more after that. Not much to say about this webbing effect. Here's Kingpin from the Gamerverse line. I have reviewed in my channel. Please definitely check that out. Love this Kingpin. For me, it's the best because it kind of serves as a more realistic movie Kingpin if you want, but also comic book or Gameverse. I think they pretty much nailed the aesthetics of blending in, not being too much cartoony, not being too much realistic. Here's the Amazing Spider-Man by Andrew Garfield from the New Way Home 3-pack. Very cool. They match together the realism, the dark colors, the grittiness of the figures. So very cool. Miles Morales figure right here. I'm gonna give a grade 9 out of 10. I think only the problem was the articulation, the extra articulation, the torso rotating would have give more options to more dynamic spider poses. Other than that, this figure knocks it out for Marvel Legends standards. Doesn't even look Marvel Legends. It is so well done. It is so well painted. Very, very nice aesthetics. You will not regret getting this Miles Morales figure. So stay tuned to the Anti-Nerd channel, and bye bye.